first memories Machine Head for me is my brother Brad is 2 years older than me. I listened to all his records, and he was a blues, rock, English junkie. That was the first Deep Purple record that my brother had. And I remember looking at the back of the record, and it's the kind of psychedelic, was the back of the bass, right? The turning keys and all that. I remember looking at that. And, you know, for being a drummer, Ian Pace he was my hero. He was my idol. He was one of my first real influences.
I started doing classical and rock as well. It was like the thing that you sneak away, and like my aunt had this amazing record collection. It had all kinds of stuff. It had like Deep Purple, had Zeppelin, had Queen, a lot of the British rock artists, and I used to love listening to all those records. You know?
Do you want me to leave the delay on?
With Purple, I kind of started. I started with Burn, and then I kind of made my way backwards. Like Who Do You Think We Are, and then Machine Head, and then, you know, Fireball and rock and all that stuff.
I listened to that record over and over and over and over and over. And I actually used to play in the garage in Michigan where I grew up. And I would put headphones on and play along to those records. And there's a song called Space Truckin' on there. And there's a part where the drums break down. It's actually two drum sets. There's one part playing a straight, and then the other guy's doing fills, and I didn't know that, and I couldn't do it, and it was really fucking pissed me off.
It's more like a B-bass like this, but it just sounds more like you to me, at least.
But that record, I mean, obviously "Smoke on the Water" was the big hit, but I really loved it. The album, the deeper tracks were to me the ones that I really connected with. And maybe Amaleo is like just funky and bouncy and great, and the whole record, fantastic.
That's the keyboard solo.
I think something else happened.
It's Fab. Let's listen to the original, please, once.
Yeah, I think from there it actually goes
To solo, organ solo, ba da 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 da, and the but it goes to the beat.
Yeah.
This morning before we were cutting it, when listening to it, it's kind of intricate, and there's kind of turnarounds, and there's the riffs. It's interesting. What we've done with Luis Maldonado and Chad and I, we just kind of made it our own, you know. We respecting the track itself, of course, but I think every artist that's appearing on this tribute or album is basically putting their own stamp and feeling onto it.
The cool thing about Blackmore, I think, part of the reason I got what he did, because he was an amazing blues player. A lot of people, you know, think of him as just mainly the rock kind of / classical medieval rock guitar player, but he's a great blues player. So his phrasing was really unique. You know, I always liked funk as well. So like when I heard like, you know, Glenn doing like, you know, Sail Away and stuff on those other Purple records, I was just like, yeah, that's it, man.
Are you ready, Glenn?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. For me, I grew up on this music. You know, this is very this is the roots of where I first started playing music and the drums. So this is very natural for me, you know, to play with Glenn and the music that we love. And you know, it's just any chance I get, I jump at it.
We embrace
I love it.
We embrace the rock
We
stuff.
embrace it.
We embrace it.
And we do, like you said, when we do our own thing, and we do have special chemistry, and we're really fortunate to play with Louise. He's a talented musician.
We pretty much go on complete intuition. I mean, we know the song, we know the forms, and then we're always just kind of intuitively vibing each other. It's like we have this musical ESP. We know where we're gonna go. I mean, I've had that very rarely with other musicians, but these guys, I have it like dead on. We're like so locked in. You know, everything from like a real quick, spontaneous hit with Chad, and then we'll all catch it together, or Glenn comes up with his bass line, and we're all just following him, and it just goes round and round. It's pretty crazy. So it was very dynamic. Yeah. Space Jam now.
Yeah.
Instead of
The end, yeah.
this for me fits perfect, because I definitely get all my, you know, kind of funk and heavy rock stuff out. Yeah, for sure, it totally fits my personality.
Stuff like this, Chad and I are sort of doomed or deemed to play together till the end. So, you know, anything with my name on it, it'll have Chad's name on it. So, or
Yep.
something like that.
I owe him so much money. I have to.
You know.
It's been years. I'm
He'll
just-
beat anybody else up that wants to
I
play
just-
with me.
You know, I'm down to like 200 grand. I think now. Right?
Yeah, well, he's beating me in the pool tournament. You know, I can't beat him at pool. I could probably beat him at snooker.
We played. Remember, we
Did I?
played on tour. We did. We did.
You beat me there too, didn't you? Shit.
We got it.